सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यः मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचः।
Hari Om, uncle.
Hari Om ji, Hari Om, Hari Om. Yes.
Hari Om, uncle.
Hari Om. Start somebody bhajan.
Shardaka first.
Yeah. Huh?
Okay.
Shardaka first.
Who? Shardama. Okay.
Devi is first. Devi is first.
Right, right.
Sure. Ram Krishna Hari Mukunda Murari. Ram Krishna Hari Mukunda Murari. Panduranga 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 Hari. Ram Krishna Hari Mukunda Murari. Panduranga 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 Hari. पुंडरीक वरदा पंढरीनाथ शुभदा. पुंडरीक वरदा पंढरीनाथ शुभदा. अंडजवाहन कृष्णा पांडुरंग हरी. अंडजवाहन कृष्णा पांडुरंग हरी. राम कृष्ण हरी मुकुंद मुरारी. पांडुरंग 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 हरी. जगद्रय जीवना केशवा नारायणा. जगद्रय जीवना केशवा नारायणा. माधवा जनार्दना अच्युता श्रीहरी. माधवा जनार्दना अच्युता श्रीहरी. राम कृष्ण हरि मुकुंद मुरारी. पांडुरंग 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 हरि. मकर कुंडलधारी भक्त बंधु शौरी. मकर कुंडलधारी भक्त बंधु शौरी. शक्तिदाता मुक्तिदाता विठ्ठल नरहरी. शक्तिदाता मुक्तिदाता विठ्ठल नरहरी. राम कृष्ण हरि मुकुंद मुरारी. पांडुरंग 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 हरि. पांडुरंग 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 हरि. पांडुरंग हरि पांडुरंग हरि. हरि ओम.
She is Hari Om, sir. She is taking every Saturday classes plus Vishnu Sahasranamam. Big group, thousands of people. She is a big person. Okay. You chant, ma.
गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय. राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय. गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय. राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय. ब्रह्मा की जय जय विष्णु की जय जय. उमापति शिव शंकर की जय जय. ब्रह्मा की जय जय विष्णु की जय जय. उमापति शिव शंकर की जय जय. राधा की जय जय रुक्मणी की जय जय. मोर मुकुट बंसी वाले की जय जय. राधा की जय जय रुक्मणी की जय जय. मोर मुकुट बंसी वाले की जय जय. गंगा की जय जय यमुना की जय जय. सरस्वती मैया त्रिवेणी की जय जय. गंगा की जय जय यमुना की जय जय. सरस्वती मैया त्रिवेणी की जय जय। राम जी की जय जय, श्याम जी की जय जय। दशरथ कुंवर चारों भाइयों की जय जय। राम जी की जय जय, श्याम जी की जय जय। दशरथ कुंवर चारों भाइयों की जय जय। कृष्णा की जय जय, लक्ष्मी की जय जय। कृष्ण बलदेव दोनों भाइयों की जय जय। कृष्णा की जय जय, लक्ष्मी की जय जय। कृष्णा बलदेव दोनों भाइयों की जय जय। गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय। राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय। गोविंद जय जय, गोपाल जय जय। हरि ओम।
Hitesh,
Yes, uncle.
yeah.
राधे राधे मन बोले, मन में अमृत रस घोले। तू ही मेरी आराधना, प्रेममय है तू साधना। तू ही मेरी आराधना, प्रेममय है तू साधना। तू जो घूंघट पट खोले, मन में अमृत रस घोले। राधे राधे मन बोले, मन में अमृत रस घोले। हे राधे, बंसी का हर राग है तू ही, बंसी का हर राग है तू ही। जीवन का अनुराग है तू ही, बंसी का हर राग है तू ही। जीवन का अनुराग है तू ही। तेरे नैनों की मीला का, तेरे नैनों की मीला का, लेकर मेरा मोर मुकुट ये संग पवन के डोले। मन में अमृत रस घोले। राधे राधे मन बोले, मन में अमृत रस घोले। हे राधे, जीवन में फिर क्या बाधा है, जीवन में फिर क्या बाधा है। संग जो मेरे तू राधा है, जीवन में फिर क्या बाधा है। संग जो मेरे तू राधा है। निर्धन का तो धन है राधा, निर्धन का तो धन है राधा। प्रेम की इस अनमोल रतन को कौन तुलाने तोले। मन में अमृत रस घोले। राधे राधे मन बोले, मन में अमृत रस घोले। तू ही मेरी आराधना, प्रेममय है तू साधना। तू ही मेरी आराधना, प्रेममय है तू साधना। तुझो घूंघट पट खोले, मन में अमृत रस घोले। राधे राधे मन बोले मन में अमृत रस घोले हे राधे। हरिओम।
Hari Om. Good. Shadamma, one more.
Shankar. गोविन्दा माधवा गोपाला केशवा गोविन्दा माधवा गोपाला केशवा जय नन्द मुकुन्दा नन्द गोविन्दा राधे गोपाला जय नन्द मुकुन्दा नन्द गोविन्दा राधे गोपाला गोविन्दा माधवा गोपाला केशवा गिरिधारी गिरिधारी जय राधे गोपाला गिरिधारी गिरिधारी जय राधे गोपाला घन श्याम 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 राधे गोपाला घन श्याम 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 राधे गोपाला गोविन्दा माधवा गोपाला केशवा गोविन्दा माधवा गोपाला केशवा। हरि ओम।
Good.
जय हो गोपालना जय हो नारायणा जय हो गोपालना जय हो नारायणा जय हो जनार्दना जय हो निरंजना जय हो जनार्दना जय हो निरंजना जय हो गोपालना जय हो नारायणा जय हो जनार्दना जय हो निरंजना जय हो गोपालना जय हो नारायणा जय हो जनार्दना जय हो निरंजना जय हो गोपालना। हरि ओम।
Good. Hitesh, one more quick one.
Quick one. Okay. ब्रह्म परम सुखदम केवलम ज्ञानमूर्तिम द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्याधिलाक्षम् एकं नित्यं विमलम् अचलम् सर्वधी साक्षिभूतम् भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। हरि ओम।
Hari Om. We'll start the class. Om. Sahana bhavatu sahano bhunaktu सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Vasudevasutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Vishnum Vande Jagadgurum Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Viparam. Yeah, so 15th chapter is virtually reduced. You can give him this book. Let's let me press up. 15th chapter is supposed to be summary of the entire Gita, just like second chapter. Second chapter, before Gita is started, 15th chapter, when it concludes, 16, 17, 18 are themes touched in the earlier chapters, but it need little expansion. They are 16, 17, 18. So the real teachings is over almost with the 15. The speciality of this chapter, up to now, we have been only taught two dimensions of the self in us and the self that supports all. But there is a self which is neither in the body nor does it work as the supporter. He is free from all. He neither supports nor is caught in your body. That is the third dimension. That comes in 15th chapter. It's the shortest, but it has all the themes of the religion. Religion, especially Vedanta, is supposed to have 6 topics. Ishvara, Jagat, Jiva, Bandha, Moksha, Sadhana. 6 topics. All these are covered in the 15th chapter. All these are covered in the 15th chapter. It not only gives us the complete theory of all dimensions, it tells us you are not knowing that by your own not wanting to know that. What is there not to know about it? You are talking because of that. Somebody is listening because of that. Somebody is moving because of that. How do you say, I don't know it? So that's the easiest. But you have no interest. And then it's not only the 3, but at the cosmic level, how does it manifest? And how that alone does all work for you. That's your best friend. Not only best friend, very interesting points are brought down here. He is not only your best friend, he helps you to forget. That's a great thing. Supposing you remember all the people whom you fought and all the details, why only at home also. If you remember, you can never be peaceful. You have to forget sometime. He says, I am the one who makes you forget. Lovely chapter. And very artistic too. We'll go ahead with that. This is chanted before, most of the, especially Chinmaya mission. If there is a formal lunch or dinner when gurus are there. You chant this before you start eating. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. Urdhvamulamadasyakam ashwatham prahuravyayam chandam yasya parnani yastam veda savedavit. He starts because you have to go from the known to the unknown. From the known to the unknown. Last week I told one example, Bullodu. You know who is Bullodu? He is brother of Yarraya. What will you understand? Two unknowns. You understand? Bullodu you don't know, Yarraya you don't know. Two unknowns. So if I have to know unknown, I have to go from known to unknown. So he's trying to help us what this world is. And from that, you trace its source. You trace its source. So it's the world is going to describe. He says the source of this world is that. Moolam, source. Urdhvam, high. Anything we have a value, we always say high. Higher ups. Right? Higher ups, high command. Now it's very, frequent in the media now. High command, higher ups, high-end cars, right? Anything which has a greater value is called high. Urdhvam, high. That doesn't mean God is only there. God is everywhere. But it only shows the value he has. Urdhvam is God. Another thing, he is the source of all. Urdhvam moolam. So he is God. That means he is there. He created the world. What was the raw product with which he created the world? Oh, that's simple. Earth, Prithvi, up, water, Tejaha, fire, Vayu, air, Akasha, space. With this he created. Right? So, Bhagavan was there. These five elements were there. Who created those five elements? Who created those five elements and what were the raw product for them? So, if you do your manana, you will understand that everything has come from him. Okay, now come from him. Everything has come from him. But where to keep? There should be space. Who created that space? Number one. Number two, when everything comes from him, there are holes in him because they come out of him. That's why he's holy. Right? So nothing has come out from him. He did not create anything. Then what is all that is? It can only be by logic, by common sense, an appearance. It cannot have a reality. How can that be? Every day we are experiencing your dream. Is it real? Your dream. Where from it has come? Only from you. Urdhvam, moolam. You created the dream. It stays in you. Is there a separate space for it to stay in you? No. Whole thing is an illusion. Same thing, the world is an illusion. World is a illusion. One thing you have to very carefully notice, when you say illusion, don't develop aversion to family, mother, wife, children and all that. When they say illusion, as you are seeing is illusion, they are only yourself. Now they become closer. You understand? Half knowledge is dangerous. You say illusion. Oh, I have detached from the family, stupid fellow. What to detach from family? That's not God. God is everywhere, so it should be in the family also. You leave here and go where? Love the family more because they are God. It's all half digested, half baked ideas, right? So, where there is an illusion, there has to be God. Like you can't have a dream without you being there. Without you being. So, the whole world, the family, is nothing but your own extension. Your own extension. How can it be? Again, simple. I am sitting in this chair. She is there. I, the existing one, even after I leave this world, I will still exist as the five elements. And the life will join the life. Nothing is lost. Science says, matter and energy neither can be created nor lost. They only interchange. So nothing is lost. So still I exist. I, the existence, sitting on an existing chair, in between space for us exists. You are sitting there on that table exists. So you and I are separated only by a name and a form. Existence continues everywhere. As existence, I alone am there. And this existence has life. Because it is there. If something is there, it has life. You don't need big logics for that. You need only to think. Where lazy people don't think, that's all. If something is there, life is there. Because it is ease. When you say ease, life is there. So existence is life. Sat is Chit. And when that alone is there, there is no insecurity. There is no inadequacy because that alone is there. No insecurity, no inadequacy, it's blissful. So it's Satchidananda. So that alone appears as the differences. Why? How do you dream? Normally, every rule has an exception. Normally, you dream when you have overeaten. You understand? When you are full, dream comes. Right? Bhagawan is full. That's why he's called spiritual. Right? He's full. Let me put this. Today, normally I don't get anything. Yeah. So, he's full and complete. So creative. Creative. He imagined, oh, he's a sadist. What my life is. He is imagining. Two things you have to notice. If you are different from him, you can complain. You are him only. So if he is imagining, you are imagining. Number one. Number two, the whole problem comes in the dream. You suffer because of the time frame. When you wake up, the whole thing is a few seconds. You don't go on analyzing your dream. So this also, time frame in its scale is negligible. He alone plays various roles, no comparisons. You can't say, why did he do that? There is no he, there is no you. There is neither he nor you. There is only one. When there is only one, you can't call he or you. Right? That's why one also means only when there is a second you can say one. Therefore, they don't say one. They say Advaita. Advaita means there is no second thing. It's not one. There is no second thing. And that God, there is nothing other than him. He is creative. He imagines in his own mind this whole world. That's all the world, his own mind. Our dream world is our own mind. This is his dream. Difference is he decides what to dream. You and I cannot decide what to dream. That's all the difference. Right? So this whole world is like a dream. Like a dream. And there are several questions asked and answered in Mandukya Upanishad. How can you call this a dream? Dream, short time. You can't go back to the same thing. In waking, it's not like that. Last week I came here, now also I can come. How can this be? Beautiful questions, beautiful answers. I am doing 15th chapter, not Mandukya. So I have to stop there, right? So this chapter explains us world, God, relationship, and your place in this entire drama, how to recognize that, how to go beyond this and recognize you to be the one who is choosing to dream. So it says, Urdhvam Moolam, Atash Shakam, branches below. Again, everywhere shock treatment. Why? He makes you think. He makes you think. If he's straight, people have attended several classes, nothing they remember because when they listen, it seems to be simple. After that, they never applied their mind. So they don't remember. At least if you give a jolting shock, they will try to remember. So it's a topsy-turvy picture. The world is an inverted tree. Urdhva moolam, roots are above. Adashakam, branches down. See, example also should be reasonable. You can't bluff like that. Why? You put your family tree. Where are the roots? Roots on top, branches below. Your family tree also. Right? So this is the same thing. His family. Roots are above, branches below. Urdhva moolam, adashakam. People can think it's real. He immediately says Ashwatham. Shwa means tomorrow. Ashwa means not tomorrow. Tham stays. That which doesn't say stay the same tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Every second. Every moment it changes. Ashwatham, that which is not the same tomorrow, it changes. This world is ever changing. Ashwatham. But Prahuhu Avyayam. Let him come. Important thing. I don't want him to miss. Come. See, here also, you see, for her, I said I won't prepone the class. For him, I said I'll wait. Everywhere, this thing goes on. Right? Ashwatham. Shwa tomorrow. Ashwa tomorrow, not tomorrow. Tham. It doesn't say the same tomorrow. But Abhyayam. Abhyayam means imperishable. That means it doesn't change. Contradictions. Ashwatham, Abhyayam. How can there be contradictions? All spirituality are paradoxes. Why they are given in paradoxes? Two reasons. This talk today, if you just give points, lazy, I won't agree. You have to give the full talk. And this is the last. Next week, you don't have to give me. And anyway, she has insulted me last week. In 2 full groups, she made me apologize. It doesn't matter. Right? Ashwatham prahuhu avyayam. It's how? Doesn't say tomorrow, but it doesn't change. It's the same. All spirituality is in paradoxes And when you resolve the paradoxes, you arrive at the truth. That's manana, contemplation. And why it's also paradox? Because its whole thing is a mixture of truth and untruth. Satya anrutam mithini krutya, satyam truth, anrutam falsehood. Mithini krutya, a combination of satya and anruta is this world. Satya anrutam mithini krutya. How your dream world is a mixture of the real existing your consciousness and the thoughts. It's a combination of both. Whole world is a mixture of existence and names and forms. So Avyayam as existence, right? And names and forms, Ashwatha. Not only that. How many times you have visited Ganges? You were close to Delhi. You must have also gone several times. Amma, how many times you went? You saw Ganges.
I was born in Allahabad.
You were Allahabad, so you were born on Ganges. So you saw everyday Ganges, right? You saw how many times, sir?
Maybe 3 times. I've gone to Hardwar.
Huh?
Hardwar.
Same, uncle.
Same.
Haridwar,
Hardwar,
Gangotri,
Rishikesh.
Jamnotri.
Huh?
At Gangotri, Jamnotri, Badrinath. So that trip, so once in a lifetime.
I can't listen.
I have been to Hardwar and Rishikesh.
Yeah. So Ganges you saw
Yeah.
many times.
About 2-3 times I've been there.
You have seen. You can't see. Because the Ganges that flows, you see that second it has gone.
Ah.
You see that second, it is gone. How can you see the again?
Oh, yes. So,
You understand? You can see it only that moment. It is gone. But all the time Ganges is there.
there.
You are seeing, right? The Ganges river, it's a concept because something real is supporting it. Something real is supporting it. Therefore, you see Avyayam. And it's going, the moment you saw it is gone. So not even Ashwatha. Next moment it is not there. Ganges. Same thing with the world. Ashwatham. Prahuhu Avyayam. They say it's imperishable. So tree. Chandansi Yatsya Parnani. Vedas are its leaves. Vedas are its leaves. Why? The tree survives because of the leaves. Why? Leaves suck water and manure from bottom, and when it sucks, it feeds the entire body. Water is poured here, and that is suck. Some science name is there, I don't know, right? So when that sucks, that water goes to the entire stem of the tree, trunk, and it grows. So the tree grows and survives because of the leaves. Society, world grows because of knowledge. And they are the Vedas. Chandas are Vedas. Vedas are the leaves of this tree. Vedas are the leaves of this tree. Yasya Parnani. Yastam Veda sa Vedavid. Who knows this tree to be this? He has known what God is, what world is, what this tree is. Others physically imagine that and even draw pictures. It's not a physical picture. It's a concept. It's a concept. Adashodvam.
Photosynthesis.
Chlorophyll.
Is the pigment.
Adaschodvam prasrutastasya shakaha gunapravruddhaha vishaya pravalaha adascha moolan anusantatani karmanubandhini manushya loke. See this tree, some roots are going up, some roots are coming down. What is that? In this world, some are evolving, some are going down. Some are evolving Some are going down. Others chodvam prastutasya shaka. Its branches are spread everywhere. How does it feed itself? Guna pravruddhaha. It's fed by the qualities. Whole world is fed by the qualities. What are the qualities? Sattva, Rajo, Tamo guna. Sattva guna, thinking. Rajo guna, activity. Tamo guna, rest. Whole world is surviving because of this thinking, activity, and rest. Sattva, Rajas, Tamo guna. Vishaya pravala, its buds are sense objects. Because of the buds, new branch comes. Our mind continuously grows because of the sense objects. They are the buds. They are the buds. Continuously, mind is growing. Vishaya pravala. Adascha moolan anusantatani. And it is bound to the roots below. Karmanubandhini manushyaluki. How did this tree evolve? Out of your karmas. The whole world has evolved from the karmas, prarabdhas. That is what it binds to you. That is what it binds to you. If you have no agenda tomorrow, if you are not thinking of what happened few minutes back, there is no world for it. The world exists because of your mind. Your mind is past and future. Ego also. Mind, ego. Mind and ego is time. Time is past and future. In the present, there is no time. There is only presence. In the present, there is no time. So, this karma is the mind, is the ego, which is connected to the past and future. Therefore, it continuously moves and grows. Karmanubandhini manushyaluki. So now we said, Gurudev wants, there are people who take everything literally, Vishwarupa Darshan, when he shows that picture, they think that is Vishnu or Krishna. They are only concepts. Here also the tree is a concept. You should not physically think and get bound by a new bondage. One more bondage you are adding to this. So he says, Narupamasyeha tatopalabhyati nanto nachadin nacha sampratistha ashwattamenam suvirudha moolam asangasastrena dudena chitva asya iha rupam nasti. There is no rupam for this tree in this world. It's only for your understanding we gave a form. Do not take it too literally and physically. Tataha upalabhyate na anta na cha adihi. There is neither a beginning nor an end for this tree. If there is no beginning, there cannot be end. And therefore it is never there. No beginning, no end. It was never there. It is only an imagination, illusion. It's not there. That's the definition of Maya. Asat bhana matram. It's not there, but experienced. Your dream. Right? Nor does it have any firm support. It's not established. This world is not established. In a split second, everything changes. In a split second, everything changes. Even people's lives. Till the last minute, they were all playing and joyous parties. I had several experiences personally. Right? One news comes, whole thing collapses. One news comes, whole thing collapses. So it doesn't have any firm footing. Ashwattamenam Suviruda Moolam Asanga Sastrena Dhudena. Its only support is your mind. Its only support is your mind. In sleep, do you have your world? Even your pain you don't know. If you know your pain, you can't sleep. It takes for me these days 1.5 hours to sleep after going to bed at 12:45, coughing. Go on, coughing. Nearly 2 o'clock. I cannot sleep. When I sleep, there won't be cough. If I sleep, there won't be cough. Pain also. However serious your disease, if you're sleeping, it's not there. Right? Why? Mind is not there. World, pain, comfort, all are experienced by the mind. When the mind is not there, world is not there. Therefore, what do you do to get rid of this world which is full of problems? Just detach your mind from that. Because mind is consciousness plus object. When you detach the mind from the object, it becomes consciousness, like in our sleep. In our sleep, there is only one mass of consciousness. Right? Detach. That's all you have to do. Asangasastrena, through the weapon, sword of detachment, cut it off. It's you that have brought it up through your mind, and detach your mind from that. Detachment and love, there's a lot of difference. I love somebody. I don't expect anything. If I expect anything from that person, it's no love. It's attachment and commerce. It's attachment and commerce. Attachment is love plus desire. Love plus desire. So asanga means what? Detachment means what? Pure love. So you detach from the family. People physically try to do and say, I have now detached, stupid fellow. What did you do? Why you have to detach? They are gods. Stop your dependency on them and only try to emote with them in pure love. What is the difference between pure love and attachment? In pure love, it's not because of anything, because he is good, because he earns, because he is beautiful, because he is talented. That is all attachment. Pure love in spite of. He may be stupid, he may be criminal, but I love. That is pure love. So therefore, when you say detach from the family, it's extraordinary love. Understand? Lot of people half digested ideas. They say they leave the house. For what? Wherever you go, you create problems. You left the house. They are happy. You go and create problems wherever you go. Right? Yeah. Therefore, this tree has to be cut, he says. What are the attachments? What should be cut off? What is mind? How to cut off? Very, very important sloka. Nirmana moha jito sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinirutta kama dvandve vimukta sukha dukkha sangai gacchantya muda padamavyayam tat. Nirmana moha, this mind, this illusion is all mana and moha, delusion and false self-esteem. Real self-esteem is good. False self-esteem. You know who I am? You know who I am? I am the President of America. So you are declaring you are not the President or Prime Minister of the entire world. You are only declaring your limitation. You know I have 100 houses. That means the entire other houses in the world are not yours. I have 100 cars, not yours. I have 10 wives, others are not. So when you are Bhagavan, everything is you. Everything is you only. You are the president of all the world. You have all the cars. You understand? Everything is you only. You can't extend the husband and wife because everything is you. Where is the husband? Where is the wife? Right? So everything is you. This is called mana. You think mana, gauravam. Normally you say manam. No, mana measurement. And that measurement, you are only insulting yourself. Nirmana, moha, delusion, that you are the body. That's why mana comes. The measurement comes because you feel you are the body. Nirmana, moha, jitasanga dosha. Conquered this blemish, conquered this defect of attachment. Jitasanga dosha. Nirmana moha jitasanga dosha. Adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha. You have to cut it off. How? Adhyatma nitya. Focus your attention to its essence. Focus your attention to its essence. Adhyatma nitya. Your own self also. Whatever is changing, whatever is seen is not you. What cannot be changed, what cannot be seen is you. Focus to that. Focus to Bhagavan in this entire world. Adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha. Free from desires. How to live with the desires, without desires. It's a stone life. Who can be free without desires? Why you have desire? Do I have a desire to have a head on my shoulder? I already have it. Inside may not be, but head I have. I can't have a desire to have a head. So only when you have inadequacy for something, you have a desire. Right? And the lot of things here. That very desire covers your real being, which is full and complete, and therefore you don't need desires. Not knowing yourself to be full and complete makes you inadequate, therefore desire, and that desire again covers it. The covering goes on thickening. You have desires to make yourself happy, but you do not know that very desire takes away the happiness that you have. That's why somebody said, I want happiness. A guru said, drop I and want. What is there is happiness. I and want, right? Nirmana moha jitasanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama dvandvai vimukta, gone beyond the duality. You, me, sukha, dukkha, honor, dishonor, all these are mischief of the mind, or the mischief of the mind. And that only creates our samsara. That only creates our samsara. I told you, last week she has insulted me. How mana? Right? That's why I said this class should stop. Next week I'm stopping. Right? So this duality, honor, dishonor, she and me, all are duality. It's mind, it's time, it's imagination. Nidundvai vimukta sukha dukkha sangaihi, from sukha and dukkha. When you are attached to sukha, what you will experience is dukkha. Guarantee. When you are attached to sukha, what you will experience is dukkha. And if you can watch sukha and dukkha, you are the one who is watching, therefore different from sukha and dukkha. You are absolute sukha. Just think, sukha and dukkha parade before you. You are different from them. You are different from them. You being different has to be different from sukha and dukkha. They are relative sukhas and dukkhas. You are absolute sukha. Sukha dukkha sangaihi gachanti amudaha. When you chant, you will chant Gacchantya Mudaha. No. Gachanti Amudaha. Free from delusion, he reaches where? Padam Avyayam Tat. Always Bhagavan is said Tat because it's far away for the ignorant man now. Therefore, that Padam, that goal, Avyayam, imperishable. That imperishable goal you reach if you follow these instructions. Nirmana moha jitavanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama dvandvair vimuktaha sukadukka sangaihi. 5. Gacchantya mula padamavyam. That if you follow these 5 instructions, you will reach that abode. Where to reach? Should I take a Sputnik or flight or drone or train? It's not reaching in space. It's reaching in dimension. Waker reaching, sleeper, dreamer reaching the waker. There is no travel. Dreamer reaching the waker. You will discover your own real dimension. And now he goes on elaborating how this world at macrocosm and microcosm is only one truth, Bhagavan, Satchidananda. He alone is there. Therefore, all that you see differences are only mind. That he has said earlier, cut it off. Now, Adhyatma Nitya, he said. Try to tune to the reality. What is that reality? How to see that in the falsehood? How to see the changeless in the changing? That he is going to tell us. Mamaivansho jivaloke jivabhuta sanatanaha manashashtani indriyani prakritisthani karshati. Ama?
Natad bhasayate. 6th.
Oh, yes. न तद्भासयते सूर्यः न शशाङ्कः न पावकः यद्गत्वा न निवर्तन्ते तद्धाम paramam mama. In the daytime you see because of the sun. In the night time you see because of the moon. Both are not there. You are there, tube light. You can see. Right? This tube light is there. You can see. All things are not there. You say it is dark. How do you see darkness? Number one, which light is there to see darkness? Sun. Sun cannot see darkness. Moon cannot see darkness. Tube light cannot see darkness. You can see darkness, number one. Number two, sun and moon and all in daytime, nighttime and all that. Here all the time you see. Number three, in dream, which light is there for you to see? Sunlight, moonlight, tube light. Nothing. But you are seeing. That is my light. Because of which you see the sunlight. If I am there, you can see sunlight. If sunlight is not there, I am there, you can see. With me, you can see. Without me, with all lights, you cannot see. Therefore, I am independent. They are dependent. I am independent. They are dependent. There, natad bhasayate sur. Where this light is there, because of which you see the dreams and your thoughts and all that, there sun cannot illumine. There sun cannot go. Na chandra tarakam, neither the moon nor the stars. Nema vidito, that is the extension different. Yad gatva na shashankaha na moon, pavakaha, fire. Yad gatva na nivartante, having gone with there, you don't return back. Tadhama paramam mama, having gone there, you don't return back. Everybody is wanting that. I don't want to come back to this world. I don't want rebirth. Several people, parrots, right? They don't understand. When it says you don't return back having gone there, you got that knowledge. Once you got the knowledge, you cannot again become deluded. Once you got the knowledge, you cannot be deluded. Right? you will not be the same stupid, you will be a different stupid. Right? See, from poverty, you become rich man. You become rich man. You discovered something in this floor. So suddenly you become a rich man. Now it is very difficult. Some people can manage to again go to poverty. Understand? So you now become God. So having gone there, you don't return back as a stupid fellow, as the ego, as the ego. Mamaivansho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatanaha manasthasthani prakristani karshati. It is my own aspect that's in you, that activates, that sustains, that supports mind and the 6 sense organs and all the, it stays in your prakriti. Prakriti means vasanas. Prakriti, your vasana. My own aspect has become jiva. My own aspect has become jiva. That means God now has become finite. He is no more God. God is dead. Because if it really becomes, it's true. I become the beggar in my dream. I become the beggar in my dream. That's a different entity. But is there a real becoming? I never become. Understand? It's only seeing me through a form. That is jiva. Seeing me through a name and a form is jiva. Manashashtani indriyani, 6 senses means 5 senses, and the mind. Mind is also called the sense. Because without the mind, there are no senses. It is the 6th sense. This is used in Tamil very well, and a picture also come. Aravathu arivu, 6th sense. 6th sense, right? Shariram yadavapnoti yachapi utkramati ishvaraha gurhitva etana samyati vayur gandha nivashayat. How did you enter into that womb? Oh, it's my father's seed. Even that to flow, there has to be a system. Even that to flow, there has to be a system, gravitational force and all that, number 1. Number 2, the seed and the fetus is formed 6 months, 4 months before. 5th month only the life enters. How did you enter? Who brought you there? The seed is gone. Now you come after 5th month. It is God that brings you there. Understand? So, Shariram Yadavap, when you get this body, and Yacha Utkramati Ishvaraha, and when you leave, it is the same Lord, Grihitva Yetani Samyati. When you came, he brought you. When you leave, he takes you. When you leave, he takes you, keeps in safe custody till he finds a new body. Understand? He takes you, he brought you to this. See, and then when it's the time to change, he takes. Immediately he may not find a new body, he keeps in safe custody. Then he again deposits. So all the time he has been involved. All the time he has been involved. There is a Tamil song recently, it came in WhatsApp, and then in my this thing also somebody, because Kanadan's fan, he sang when I was taking a class. It says, God gave this body to you. When he asked back, so many protests, everybody says, my husband, my son, my daughter, he gave this body to you. You develop relationships. When he wants what he gave, you now protest. You now protest. Gruhitva etani samyati vayurgandha nivashayat. Just like air takes the fragrance. When air takes the fragrance, it's not attached to the fragrance. It goes and fragrance is carried, and fragrance is left after some time. And it carries whatever comes. It's never attached. So also Bhagavan carries all these things, but he is not doing like a postman or anything. In his presence, everything happens. Right? Shrotram chakchu sparshanam cha rasanam dhranameva cha adhishtaya manaschayam vishayan upasevati. He presiding over all our senses, Shrotram ears, chakchu eyes, sparshanam touch, rasanam taste, ghranam smell, adhishtaya presiding over, manaschayam vishayan upasevati. He enjoys all the senses, sense objects. He enjoys means he only receives. He doesn't enjoy, he is full and complete, he doesn't have to. But everything goes only there. Otherwise, if there is no consciousness, your eyes cannot see, your ears cannot hear, your nose cannot smell. It is because he is there, a dead body's eyes cannot see. Your eyes see, your ears hear, your nose smells. So why all this? Stupid fellow, you say you don't know God, just see. You know, without him, what are you doing? You can't see. You can't hear. How you say you don't know him? When you say I don't know him, I always say this. It's not that you don't know him, you don't want to know him. Because your cheap thrills go. Utkramantam sthitam vati bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudhananu pashyanti gnana chakshushaha vimudaha. Noble laureate in foolishness, stupidity. Vimudaha nanu pashyanti. They don't see. Pashyanti gnana chakshushaha. Through intuitive eye, you can see him everywhere. How? Utkramantam. When departing, I go from here. How do I walk? Because of the consciousness. Sthitam, when I am sitting here. Even to sit, he should be there, life. Otherwise, I will fall down. Utkramantam sthitam vapi bhunjanam. Enjoying food and all that. Right? Va gunanvitam. When it's mixed up with the different moods. Sattva tamo guna. Different moods. Bhunjanam va gunanam. Vimudhananu pashyanti. Stupid fellows don't see and say, I don't know God. I am doing tapas. I am doing tapas. I am going to Himalayas for doing tapas. I must read all the Bhashyas, Shankara Bhashya and all that for what? To know God. If you can't know him when we are talking, because I can't talk without him, you can't hear without him, you can't know him, you will never know him, and you don't deserve to know him. Yatanto yoginaschinam pashyanti atmani avastitam yatantopi akrutatmanaha nainam pashyanti achetasaha. Who is a gnani? There he said, fools don't see, wise men intuitively see. Who is wise, who is foolish, he is telling. Yatantaha yoginaschinam pashyanti atmani avastitam. Yatanta api, putting forth effort, trying to strive, you can see that self, that God in everyone's self. Even if you are trying, yatantaha api, akritatmanaha, one whose mind, intellect is not refined, pure, freed from vasanas, nainam pashyanti, they do not see, achetasaha, bereft of intelligence. Their own vasanas. Vasanas are what? Their own attachment to the external world. External world. That's why they don't see. Yadadityagatam tejaha jagadbhasayate kelam yachandramasi yachagno tat tejo vidhyamakam. Now that's all said, a microcosm in you. In you, how you can recognize God. Now, in the macrocosm, outside you, how you can recognize. Yadadityagatam tejaha, the light that comes from the sun. Jagat bhasayate kalam, uh, which lights the entire world. Yet Chandramasi, that light in this moon, yet no, that light and fire in the fire, tat tejaha, all that with the mamakam, understand they all come from me. Not only in you, in the stars, in the moon, in the fire, everything came from me. Without me, the sun cannot show, moon cannot show, and fire cannot show. There is a story in Kenopanishad when Devas and Asuras fighting. This Devas won the war, and they said, Agni said, because of me they won. Vayu said, because of me they won. Everybody was telling Devas, because of me, because then Ashariri came. There's a lightning, disappeared in us. Then who is this? Because lightning cannot, Indra is there with them. Without knowing Indra, because Indra only sends the lightning. Which is this lightning? Then Indra said, go find out, sends Agni. He goes, he cannot find out, returns. Vayu cannot find, returns. Then Indra goes, because Indra is the intellect. She reveals, she says, I am that Brahman. Because of me, you won the war with Asuras. Now you are all claiming that I won the war, I won the war, I won the war. So even the heat and light in the fire is me. Gama vishyata bhutani darayami hamojasa pushnami chaushidi sarvaha somo bhutva rahat. I enter into the earth and fertilizes and supports all beings. I enter into the earth, supports all beings. What is that? Gravitational force. Newton didn't discover. Geeta 5,000 years back says, I support all beings entering into the earth. Gravitational force. Right? Gama vishyata bhutani darayami aham bhojasa. Through my energy, I support the entire universe. Pushnami chaushidi somaha. See, I enter the earth, I support this thing, and the earth is needed for the plants. You need the plants food to eat. You need the food to eat. Food comes from the earth, and they are nourished by moonlight. This even the villagers, all agriculturists know. Without the moonlight, the seeds won't get nourishment. They are nurtured and nourished by the moonlight. I have entered as the energy in this thing. So earlier he said all about you. Now macrocosm is telling the light in the sun and the moon and all me, and I have entered into the earth. I support you, right? I support all the crops there. And I, as moon, nourish the plants and the food. The nourishment comes from the moon. Pushnami chaushidi sarva somo bhutva rasatmakaha. Soma gives the rasa, essence. Moreover, aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham asrita pranapana samayuktaha pachamyannam chaturvidam. Now food, earth, you bring out. The fertility you have not created in the earth. Fertility was there. You sow the seeds, food has come. Now moon has nourished it. Now, that's all God's work. No. Cooking. You need fire. He says, I am the fire that cooked. and now food is cooked. You have to eat. You have to take it. Can a dead body say take it? I am the prana that takes it and puts it in the mouth. I am the apana that sends it. I am the samana that digests it. I am the vana that distributes it. I am the udana that makes you think, and that takes the soul after death. I am the udana. So, in all your sustenance, the food is not even there. I alone am doing everything for you. And you stupid fellow, you think you are doing it. So, he's summing up now. He says, everywhere, sarvasya chaham hrudisam nivishtaha matta smriti gnanam apohanam cha vedaista sarvai ahameva vedyam vedanta krud veda videva chaham. Sarvasya chaham hrudisam. I am sitting in everybody's heart. I am sitting in everybody's heart. You don't have to go to Uttarkashi, Siddhavari, Rishikesh to see me. By the very process, you are denying me. You understand? By the very process, you are denying me. I am there everywhere in everybody's heart. And how to know you? Matta Smriti. Your memory comes from me. Otherwise, your thoughts, memory cannot be seen without me. Matta Smriti. From them they arise. Jnanam, knowledge, comes from me. Oh, good. Oh, very good. You are useful. Not only that, I am the one who makes you forget all unpleasant things. Apohanam, forgetting. Right? Apohanam. If I don't forget the insult you did to me yesterday, after some time, my life will be hell. It is God that makes me forget. Right? Apohanam cha Veda issa sarvai ahameva vedyam. In all the Vedas, you don't have to know Sankara Bhashya, Purvapakshi, Siddhanti, right? All that you don't have to know. I only have to be known in that. It's very simple. All that in the Vedas, I only have to be known. And Vedanta Krut, I am the one who did all the Vedas. He wrote. No, all the laws, all are talked about him. Therefore, he is the author of the Vedas. Everything is about him. Vedavit, I only know it completely. All of you know only bookish. Vedavit, eva chaham. So, everything is me in you, outside, and the one connecting. In you, outside, and one connecting. So, you can't say you don't know me. Dvavimau purushau loke charakshaksharev cha charas sarvani bhutani kotastorkshara uchyate. There are two purushas, one chara purusha, the one akshara purusha. Chara purusha, waves, bubbles, etc. Akshara purusha, ocean, is not the ultimate. Ocean is not the ultimate. Chara Purusha, your dream world. Akshara Purusha, the one supported it, the consciousness, but conditioned. Your entire ego, your mind, your thoughts, they are all Chara. The ego also Chara. The knower is also Chara. Akshara is the one who supports all of them. Sakshi, Kutastha Chaitanya. The other is called Abhasa Chaitanya, right? Two in you. Chara and Akshara. Dvavimau Purushau Loke Charakshaksharevacha Charas Sarvani Bhutani. All that comes into being are all perishable. Kutastaha Akshara Uchyate. The Akshara is like the anvil. Anvil supports all changes. It doesn't change by itself. So also, I am the one supporting all the changes in you and the world outside. I am never subject to change. I am the Kutastaha. Uttamah Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah Yo Lokatrayamavishya Vibhartavya Ishvaraha. There is a third Purusha. Two Purushas everybody knows, and up to 14th chapter, only these two Purushas were taught. There is a third Purusha. What is the third Purusha? Chara Purusha is waves and bubbles. Akshara Purusha is ocean. But ocean also changes its directions. What is that? That doesn't change. Water. Water is the Purushottama, the ultimate dimension. Purusha, Chara Purusha, Akshara Purusha. Uttama Purusha, that which transcends the Chara and Akshara, the highest Purusha is me, the water, neither the waves nor the ocean. Uttama Purusha Stvanya Paramatma Eti. That is called the supreme, ultimate Atma. Param means ultimate. Beyond that, there is none. Beyond Chara Purusha is Akshara Purusha. Beyond Akshara Purusha is Purushottama. Beyond Purushottama, there is nothing. Beyond Purushottama, there is nothing. That's called Param. Param means ultimate. Yo Lokatrayam Avishya, having pervaded all the three worlds, all the names and forms, the waves, the bubbles, the ocean, etc. Yet I am far above that. Yet I am far above that. I am not caught in them. Yo lokatrayam avishya vibhartavya ishvaraha. I am the Lord, I am the governor of all these changing world and who supports them. Yasmaksharam atosmi loke vedecha yasmaksharam Acharadapi chottamaha atosme loke vedecha pratita purushottama. Because I am beyond even the Akshara, the changeless, the ocean, beyond the one in you, the Kutastha. Because I am beyond the ocean or you, the Kutastha, I am called the Uttama Purusha, Purushottama. He defines why he is called Purushottama. Yo mam evam asammudaha janati purushottamam sasarva vidbhajiti mam sarva bhavena bharata. He who knows me, this Purusha, this Purushottama, he who knows me, knows everything to be his expression. So he, Bhaja has three meanings. Serves, worships, seeks. He seeks me only, truth. He worships me only. He serves me only. He is not carried away by appearances. He sees me, he worships me, he seeks me, he serves me. Iti guhyatamam shastram idamuktam mayanaga etad buddhva buddhimam syat krutakrasya bharata. Iti guhyatamam. This is highest secret. Guhyam secret. Guhyataram comparatively better. Guhyatamam highest. This highest secret one has to know. What I told you now. Guhyatamam shastram. That which protects you through its dictates is called shastra. Through its dictates, that what protects is shastra. Idamuktam mayanaga. This what I said. Anaga, sinless one. That's why I told you this. This is the highest Shastra. Etad buddhva, having known this, understand this, buddhiman syat, one becomes intelligent. Kritakrutyascha bharata, and he has accomplished all that has to be accomplished in this very life. So, Gurudev explains, having known he becomes wise. What does it mean? You have known everything. You know, in coffee, you give me coffee. I say, there is no sugar. You say, sir, there is a spoon. Just mix it up. Sugar is there, but it has to be mixed up. This knowledge has gone into you. It has to be mixed up through your reflections. And then you become wise. Otherwise, it's only otherwise. Not, right? Now, what is time? Good time or bad time? 7:54. Already 9 minutes more. I thought I will do. Time is there, I will do. Already 9 minutes more. Thank you for not reminding me. Even today, he didn't close the book at 7:40. He gives me a signal. He closes the book at 7:45. Om Tassaditi Srimad Bhagawad Geeta Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Sri Krishnarjuna Samvade Purushottama Yogo Nama Panchadashodhyayah Sarvadharman Parityajya Mamekam Sharanam Praja Aham Tva Sarva Papebhyah Mukshayishyami Ma Suchaha. Thank you.
ॐ श्री